Hey, what's going on, Twitch? And welcome back to Spot Hidden. I am the keeper of Arcane lore here, Hudson Hubbard, and we are back with Achtung Cthulhu. I'm
Do you
so
think he
glad.
unmuted us?
No, I don't think I can hear us.
Okay. All right.
Why don't we just go ahead and bring in the troops?
I think he can hear us.
Oh yeah, I can hear you.
I just want to point out that I have my mic muted because I'm a good player.
Thank you,
Wow,
Carly.
Carly.
10
Wow.
points
Teacher's pet.
to
Fucking-
Mordor.
All right, that works.
Excellent.
It's good to be back.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It is.
For you. Hudson's not too happy about it.
I mean, I didn't have anything to follow up with this. So take it away, Eddie.
Well, I'd like to point out that new fresh haircut. You're looking really good, Han Solo.
Thank you. Yeah, this is my ship. So don't touch the controls. That's from Star Trek. I appreciate that. We got a little bit of flow going.
You're not Harrison
And,
Ford Han Solo. You're kind of like the Great Value brand from Solo, a Star Wars story.
That was a little mean, Hudson. That might have been a little too far.
Is that too?
Coming
That was
in
too
with
far.
Just
That was
straight
too far.
icing my ass from the
All right.
very
Well,
get-go.
well,
All right.
welcome back to the audience to Spot Hidden. We're playing Achtung Cthulhu tonight, of course. I'm joined by Matt, Carly,
Hello.
and Trevor. And yeah, so did everybody have a good week?
Yeah.
More or less. We're live.
Awesome.
I read 5 plays this week. 2 of them were Shakespearean.
Proud of you.
Which Shakespeare plays?
All's
Without-
well that ends well,
Okay.
and The Merry Wives of Windsor.
Okay. I'm gonna move you around, Trevor, because you look very
Oh, am I low?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I,
you look
I
so
moved
down
you,
to
and you
the-
just looked very short. There we go.
Yeah, I
Perfect.
can.
Okay. Yeah.
Just
Awesome.
a little boy.
And then I now I can
that'll
hunch
work for
over.
the-
Yeah. You just kind of
halfling
all I could
playthrough
see was your
of
eyes,
D&D.
and I was like, "Where did he go?"
Berries and cream. Berries and cream.
All right. So Stone Haze, you want to give us the summary of last week's episode of Achtung Cthulhu?
Sure can. So, we start up last week, right? Last Sunday, because that's how we rotate, right? We're all in a fucking barn still, because that's where we left off on the one before. This small woman, who I guess was a child at one point, is no longer a child, because that's how that works, is like, oh shit, Anushka, I'm the princess of Russia, but that doesn't matter anymore because the government fell apart or whatever. I think they're like capitalists or something over there. So we're like, let's travel with this young woman because turns out she's not like fucking 12 or however old she looks. Actually, she is. No, wait, she looks like she's 17, but she's more like 30 or 40 years old, right? Because time has that effect, on some people where you just don't age. So lucky them, right? So we're headed west in one direction, somewhere away from this barn, right? And luckily, no one's bothering us because we're just trudging through the snow, right? Well, she's like, "Yo, I know a place," and when chicks say they know a place, this is typically how it goes. So pay attention because we went to a cave in the side of a mountain. Not the
To a
first time
second
it's happened to
location.
me.
You never go
Right.
to a second location.
The secondary location there.
Secondary location gets you every time.
And then we get into this cave, and she's like, "Oh, I can see." And Stone's like, "What?" And Anushka knows. And then Stone's like, "Oh, I can see too. Dope." So we get into this cave. Meanwhile, the two, lackeys in the back have to like light a torch because. Anyway, we get all the way like halfway through, right? And then we find like a home in a cave, sort of like the Skyrim bandit dungeons, right? There's a bed and some furniture, but then there's a skeleton hanging from the wall. It's not even October. And this chick was like, "Oh, there's my uncle." Now let's backtrack in this recap, right? Because she's, "Hey, I'm the princess. That's my uncle." Now, if you know your history, unlike me, her uncle would be Rasputin, the dude in that one song. It's like something like Summer of '69. Oh, that one. Yeah, no, not the other one. Yeah, and we're like, what the fuck? Turns out She had a little bit of a vengeance thing going on, and eventually Stone was like, "Wait a minute." Right? And that's how his mood is. Anushka's seeing all this and is like, "Oh fuck, thank God I told her I wasn't with the opposite party in Russia," right? And eventually we are headed to this ammo dump, right? Which is cool. That's actually the most fun part about it, right? For me at least. And we get kind of, halfway up there, right? We're going on another tunnel adventure, and this chick does something that I had forgotten, but it was pretty wild shit, I believe. And then Stone was like, once again. But this time, Stone was like, if I can do that, and she can do that, but no one else can do that, this bitch a vampire. She's a princess of Russia, something of Rasputin. I don't know how, like, familial relationship. It was like niece, I think, is the word for it. And a vampire. Boom. 30 years old or something like that, if you couldn't already piece that together. Here we are, right? So now there's two vampires, a dude with a wrench, and then Anushka, right? And we get out of the hole. There's a tower. We come out into a church. The church is blown up except for the tower. Anushka climbs that tower, and then she hears, wait for it. The numbers, Mason. What do they mean? Dmitri, right? It's just the same voice lines repeated because, bing, 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 it's Reznov from the games, but in this world because he's a cool-ass dude. He has worked with, like, the same people we work with, right? Which is really dope. Anyway, in the meantime, the vampires charge on that frontal assault, which is really cool, but we're kind of OP, And eventually that dude comes out and is like, oh, I'm the bad guy. And Anushka takes a couple of shots. Well, Anushka's a little bit OP with her skills. So she lands both shots, right? And then he's like, fuck that. And then he throws a spear at an explosive entity. Everything explodes. Reznov magically disappearing from that tower comes down. Not really. He just left. Grabs Stone and just chucks him into like a sewer, right? And then that dude, I don't know, Thor's hammer, that fucking trident back, because that's what he had thrown at one of those explosive things, takes off. Anushka's like, what the fuck? And then Pinky was somewhere that whole time with his flamethrower. Pinky has a flamethrower. That's where we're going to end that recap. That was a hard one.
Yeah, I think we hit the 30-minute marker on that one.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah. Took you 30 minutes to do that.
Yep, and so now we'll go into a break.
Yep.
Okay, thank you, everyone.
Yes, so that is where we're going to pick up. So Stone Hayes and Anastasia are thrown into this sewer by Reznov as Reznov jumps in last, closing the top of the sewer as explosions are going up top. Pinky is running back into the church and hurls himself through the church, what's left of the church entrance, as he throws himself onto the floor as a big puff of smoke comes through the entrance. Anushka, you are still on top of the bell tower, correct?
Correct.
So you're seeing all these explosions go off, all these barrels and drums just exploding. It's just fire everywhere. Can you please give me a dex roll for the first roll of tonight? There we go.
Yeah.
Words. They're difficult sometimes.
First night of our lives.
60 versus 80, success.
Excellent. Can you please describe how you're able to get down this bell tower without hurting yourself?
Where the stairs were I want to kind of almost reverse parkour down. Does that make sense? Like where the stairs, I'm just kind of jumping from not really landing, from stair to stair where they were broken and everything. I'm just kind of very carefully jumping down to get down kind of quickly.
Awesome. Yeah. So as you're just, very cat-like reflexes, you are able to maneuver your way down these stairs as a lot of the wooden planks are falling behind you as you go past them. As the bell tower gets hit by debris at the top, and you see the bell tower begin to crumble as you are going down, you're able to jump through the bell tower entrance at the bottom, and you are laying next to Pinky in the main part of the chapel as the bell tower crumbles.
Harley, can you give us a Russian parkour?
Parkour.
Perfect. All right, that's what we're looking for.
It's not a good one, but it is one.
It made my night.
Pinky and Anushka, you are covered in smoke and dust. The explosions go on for quite some time, but after the air is clear, the smoke begins to rise, and the air begins to clear, and you're able to see things a little bit clearly. You're still in the chapel or the church. The church has taken a lot more damage, but you are alive. You have not really taken anything significant with damage, but it is very smoky, and there is, the ammo dump out in front of you has been obliterated, and you have no idea where Stonehaze, Anastasia, and Rezanov are.
Where's Stone? There would be a body where I'm like running into where all of this was.
Yeah,
So
I'll be looking
where
around.
the ammo dump is?
Yeah.
Okay,
where
so
they would have been.
as you exit the church entrance, I'm going to give you a little handout.
I love a good handout.
This is what's left.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Is that Battlefield 1?
The trees are. It is. The
Possibly.
trees are on fire.
Yeah, that's from Battlefield 1.
It is.
So
I
it is
remember that
a
now.
scorched battlefield. That's the best way to describe it. That's what the title is, but that's what it is. So
Just what's not in the picture is there, it's a scorched earth. There's still some remnants of snow because this is during the Russian winter. So yeah.
Oh, jeez. You really did a number here.
where they were right here. This is. Did I see them go into the sewer, or did I just see an explosion and then suddenly nothing?
You would not have been able to see them go
Okay.
into the sewer. If you want to give me a spot hidden roll, I could possibly help you out.
Stone!
Hard success, 1675.
Okay.
I'm like
So-
looking around for remains or anything.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm
So
pretty sure I'm dead.
as you are looking around, the debris, there's craters in the earth from these explosions. You do see what is left of a German soldier, or one of the Legion of the Black Dragon soldiers, half of him, as he is crawling on the ground, blood coming out of his mouth. And he's going towards these last few barrels that have been damaged and burned, but there's stuff oozing out of these barrels as he is going towards them.
I'm gonna go kind of. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
And this ooze that is coming out of these barrels is kind of a very dark green.
I'm gonna go put my boot on his back and cock my handgun right behind him and say, "What is that?"
And the German soldier, reaching for the goo, goes and spits up more blood and then dies.
Pinky, what is this over here?
Huh? I was looking for something.
Look, he was reaching for this. What is it?
It's just I don't know, black ooze. Here, I'm gonna grab a stick. I'm gonna poke it with a stick.
It does not look like oil to me.
Huh? It's really weird. I'm poking it with a stick now. What is it doing? Anything?
As
Okay.
you poke this goo-like substance, it's not really doing anything. It is very thick. You do notice on the canister that was in the barrel, there is German writing on it, and there seems to be some markings on it also.
What does the German writing say?
Yeah.
Can you please give me German language rolls, please?
Look at
I've been
you,
studying.
Pinky.
I've been studying. I got 750.
All right. Let me just do something real quick.
I got 6150. I have no idea what's going on.
Yep. Okay, so as you're reading this, Pinky, your German is very proficient these days. You notice that on these barrels there is a symbol, and what it says on the barrels is it says the Black Sun.
Non-potable water.
Huh.
Sorry.
It's called the Black Sun. It's called the Black Sun on the barrel for some reason. That's weird. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Um,
I'm gonna. Do I have a canteen or something?
Yes, you would.
I want to like pour the water out of it and try to kind of scoop some in.
Okay.
I don't know. This feels like something we should bring back.
yeah. Just make sure you don't drink from that canteen.
Yeah, I will make sure. Where is? Where did they go?
Stop! I crap.
That's probably not a good idea.
You got a better one?
Not really.
Yeah.
Would
Stop!
they? There has to be remains or something. I don't understand where he could have gone.
There's no telling. I mean, everything was all really hot. Maybe we should consider the possibility that we lost him.
But my question is, where do we go now?
I guess. Well, I saw the bad guys run off in that direction, so we should probably head the opposite direction.
Are we not going to pursue?
We did our job.
I feel like it is different when Gawain is here.
I mean, I guess we could pursue. It's a lot of walking for us, though. We have no vehicles around here. We're low on food, and you emptied out some of the water, so that's not going to help. I don't know. We don't really have anybody to tell us what to do anymore.
We could head back to... Where were we supposed to go after we finished our mission? What was our rendezvous point?
Your rendezvous point, you were supposed to rendezvous with a team of soldiers from, the Knights of KP. But that never happened. But you were also told that you would have been taken to Stalingrad.
We need to go into the city.
Okay. Lead the way.
So as Anushka and Pinky begin to follow behind the German army that was advancing earlier towards the city, there is nobody around. It's almost like a ghost town at this point, a wasteland of scorched earth as they begin to pursue the German army that is going into Stalingrad. But right underneath their very feet, Stonehaze and Anastasia and Rezanov are in the sewers of the outskirts sewers of Stalingrad. And Stonehaze, if you want to go on roll 20, I'm going to show what you are looking at right now.
There's a man in a sewer. No.
That is you.
So. Oh. Okay. So. Okay. So what we are looking at underneath this scorched earth surface, we have descended down. I guess essentially a manhole into exactly what you'd expect. We're looking at old brick that seems to do a full. I mean, it's the ceiling, it's the flooring, it's the walls. Everything is brick except for the sewer water that flows through at about ankle height there.
Ugh. That's poopy.
Exactly. That's yes.
And that is correct. So as you're in the
The
sewer,
German translation.
yeah, as you're in the sewer,
Hoopenholen.
the smells that you are engulfing into your nose at this moment is stuff that you don't really want to smell. It's a very large amount of sulfur. I guess would describe the smell. You smell, it smells like pure death down there. It is dark. Rezanov does have a flashlight though that he is using to guide you, and you can tell that you are getting closer and closer to the city because you are hearing the tanks that were still going over from earlier, and a large amount of explosions and gunfire.
So they've already been introduced, and they've gotten their bearing together down there, I imagine.
Yes, you've been walking for a good 30 minutes at this point.
Okay, yeah. Well, it's a good thing they resolved their differences, if they had any. Okay, sorry, I'm just calculating. I'm not. It's a fancy word for just trying to make thoughts happen. Okay, so... either of you know where the fuck we're going?
Come, my friend. I know exactly where we are going.
And
that
I
was
don't know
British.
exactly-
Hold on.
That was a little bit British.
I'm
Yeah.
Sergeant Rezanov of the Red Army.
This could be a hard one for you.
I'm Sergeant Rezanov of the Red Army. That's kind of it. Hold on, I'll just go back to the raspy voice. Come. my
There you go.
friend. Come. I'm taking you to Stalingrad.
Why?
Wow.
We were blocked in. We couldn't get back out through the sewer. The top entrance that we came in. The next available exit is this way. And that'll be the beginning of the city.
Oh no, you seem mighty calm for everything that just went down.
Yes, well, I told you that I was very hungry. And I did feast very well, so I feel much better.
I told you to look out for him. Told you, bad guy. I would know.
Oh, yes.
Telling you. Bastard got away.
Yes,
All right.
that is correct, Carly. It's going to be 2 hours myself. It's like Clone Wars with D. Bradley Baker just voicing everybody, just talking to himself. Okay, so yeah.
Okay.
So as you were walking, you were all talking and walking at the same time. Double task. There's a fork in the road in the sewer. You can either go to the right or left. And you see Rezanov go, I have been down in these sewers so many times, but I have forgotten the way.
Been down here multiple. Come on, sewer boy, you can do better than that. Let's go right. Right's always right, right?
I believe you're right. Come on. As Rezanov takes y'all into the right passageway into the sewer. You walk a good bit further. The smell of death, decay begins to get heavier and heavier. Can you give me a spot hidden roll, please, Matt?
It's amazing the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles live like this.
Honestly.
Right.
And eat pizza in this.
Yeah, they ate pizza in this.
That's the worst part.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to go roll for that, and then throw in that bonus there for a failure. 57 versus 40.
Okay. So as
I've
you
never
were,
seen him fail.
as you were walking, Rezanov he has the flashlight. He's in front. You're in the middle. Anastasia's in the back. Rezanov is still walking, pointing the flashlight in front of you. You are kind of looking up and all around, but what you did not notice was the fallen Russian soldier body in front of you, which you trip and fall onto, and you're met face to face with this Russian soldier's body. So yeah.
Fuck me. Friend of yours?
Wait. Look. And Rezanov points the flashlight even further, and there's about 6 more corpses of Russian soldiers laying in this sewer, bloody. The murky water that's in the sewer has turned a dark red.
He'll pull the shotgun around on that strap, but y'all do things a little bit different around here, I see.
And since you are close, very close to this body, I can give you this. This body has been mutilated.
How so?
Not really gunshots, but bite marks.
Hmm.
You want to
Would
give
he
me another?
recognize them from what he does?
I'm sorry.
Would he recognize them from what he does to, people?
If you want to give me another spot hidden roll, I can give you a little bit more information.
We'll look closer. It really likes to give me zeros. We'll just say extreme success and move on.
Yeah. So a 5 versus 40. Yes, extreme success. So you notice that these bite marks are not the same bite marks that you and Anastasia bestow upon your enemies. These bite marks seem to be more along the lines of if a normal person decided to take a bite out of somebody.
What the fuck?
You see bite marks in their necks, in their faces. One of their arms has been torn off and gnawed on.
What'd you say your name was, friend?
I am Rezanov of the Red Army.
It seems 3 of us here, 3 amigos, are in it for the long haul, but what the fuck is going on around here?
It seems as though the Legion of the Black Dragon has been meddling in other affairs.
Other affairs? Well, blood. What is this? Pointing to any sort of bite marks.
It could be another one of you.
It ain't my doing. I'd say with confidence, Anastasia. Yeah, no, it is not us.
Well, let's keep pressing forward. We need to get
Wait,
to
how the
Stalingrad.
fuck? How did you know?
Know what?
My thing. I mean, I've hidden it pretty well.
I told you. I've worked with the agents of KP for a while.
Right.
And he watched you fight from the tower.
Well, he doesn't know that.
He watched
Okay.
you fight from the tower.
That is true, Pinky.
He watched you.
Yeah, but Stone doesn't know that. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay, sure.
Okay, well, Jesus Christ. All right. All cards on the table, apparently.
Okay.
Do any of us think this is... Let me summarize my thoughts here. I don't believe soldiers are running around on the battlefield biting each other. Now, that isn't exactly how war is, fought. Unless, again, you all do things a little bit different around here. No? Okay.
We can stand here and argue about what is happening in these sewers, or we can keep going forward and see what the problem really is.
Oh, I ain't arguing, friend. I'm just saying I think our problem is much closer than we think it is. After you.
Sassy Reznov.
And Rezanov begins to continue to press forward as the team below continues through the sewers. We go back up top to our Team 2 with Anushka and Pinky. You are still walking in the snow-covered Russian front. As you get closer and closer, you are seeing buildings off in the distance, but you are starting to notice German forces in front of you a couple of miles ahead. If you want to give me a spot hidden roll, I can give you a little bit more information.
You've got to be kidding me.
Pinky.
You have to be kidding me.
Oh, Anushka.
100 versus 75 failure.
On behalf
Please
of Roll20.
just end me.
So you have gotten out of where the ammo depot was, so all that scorched earth has kind of faded away into the back of where you were going. So you are back in the snow-covered area, so whatever you're looking for, if it's on the ground, is going to be very difficult to find.
Have we seen our reflection in the snow-covered hills?
Is that a Mulan reference?
No,
I don't even know if I want to know
Fleetwood
the
Mac.
It's Fleetwood Mac. Or the
What was
Dixie
that thing?
Chicks, depending on which version you know.
Oh,
No,
okay.
it's Fleetwood Mac.
I think I've listened
Okay.
to one Fleetwood.
Wait, what song?
Landslide.
The only two songs I listen from Fleetwood Mac is Dreams and Go Your Own Way.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Not even the chain.
I was about to say.
Oh, yeah, well then three songs. Yeah, The Chain,
There we go.
Go Your Own Way, and Dreams. Okay, so
Yeah,
yeah,
Landslide's
you
pretty
are
good
here.
song.
You can keep pressing forward, but if you continue to press forward, you're going to need to make a couple of stealth rolls to get past the German lines.
We have
or
to
you can
get
go
into
back
the
to
city.
the ammo top.
I mean, okay, but well, are they coming this way, or can we
The
go
Germans.
around?
I think they're simply outside of the city.
So just to clarify, as a viewer of their situation here, Keeper, so there's two fronts to the war, both Russian and German, and they've come around and are behind the German front, sort of.
Yeah, so they're kind of in the behind enemy lines right now. So outside of Stalingrad right now, the city is being besieged. Of course, it's surrounded on the the west side of the Volga River. They're besieged by the Germans on the east side of the Volga. The Russians still control that side. But the Russians do have primarily the center portion of the city right now, and the kind of port portion that allows access for the Russian troops to cross the Volga to get into the city.
So we probably can't skirt around.
Where
We're gonna have
where
to go
you
through.
are, you're on
Yeah.
the west side of the city where the Germans are coming into the city.
Pinky, I don't believe we have a choice. We have to get into the city.
Oh no. Okay.
Just follow my lead.
All right.
And I'm gonna try to make myself as low as possible, blending into the snow if I can. Just sneaking.
Okay, can you both give me stealth rolls, please?
Not good. Not good at all. No.
72, 80 success.
91-27.
No.
Push it. No, I'm
Failure.
kidding. Don't push it. Oh god.
Oh, boy.
I'll spend a luck point.
So, as you both go to ground and begin to crawl, you do notice the sun is starting to go.
Its own way.
Sorry, I just had another
Thinking,
figure
huh?
just fall out of nowhere.
Alabama earthquakes.
I got to start gluing these guys down, I guess.
Museum putty, I'm telling you.
Jeez Louise.
That's what you keep
was
cats
it?
from knocking stuff off
It
shelves.
was Luke, and now he just looks like he has his back broken. All right, so my bad. Okay, so back to the game. I keep getting distracted. All right, so Anushka, yes, you make a great stealth roll, success, but Pinky, you do fail.
Thanks.
As you both go to ground and you're crawling in the snow, closer and closer, the sun has started to set. You can tell, you do see a little bit of the sun coming, peeking through the clouds, but it does fade away after more clouds begin to cover it. And as the day is getting later, you do notice that the snow becomes heavier and heavier. Pinky, you look up at one point and you see a shadow in the distance. Somebody is walking towards you.
Crap. Anushka. What? Someone's coming.
And
Make yourself small. I'm pulling my knife.
they don't see you, Anushka, but they see Pinky.
Okay, I'm gonna stay still. Maybe they don't see me.
Pinky, as you just lay in the snow-covered field, as you hear planes going overhead, as you hear explosions off in the distance in the city, Anushka, you have your knife drawn. You've covered yourself in the snow. You know how to mask yourself in this Russian winter. Pinky, you stick out like a sore thumb, and as this shadow gets closer and closer, you notice something dreadfully, dreadfully wrong with this person.
What's wrong with them? Keeper?
Well, I'm not going to make you do a roll for this because it would be very obvious. They have blood kind of coming out of their mouth.
Oh God.
So excited. I'm so excited.
And you notice there's a huge, huge chunk out of their torso that's just missing. You can see the ribs are exposed, and all you hear is...
Okay, I'm rolling over and I'm like, shit.
I'm going up with my knife.
Yeah.
All right, so
Fuck yeah.
if Pinky, Anushka, and this guy will roll for Dex. Or Initiative, whatever it's called in this game.
Turn
God, I'm so
tractor.
fucking hyped.
Why are you hyped? Because we're playing Call of Duty Zombies right now?
I wasn't even comparing it to that. I just know it was zombies, and hell yeah.
Max ammo.
Kaboom.
4. 4.
I think that'll be.
This is all from the book, so...
So it's going
Oh,
first.
No, it would be Anushka goes
dead last.
first, and
Oh,
then
it's going
you,
last.
Pinky, and then this guy would go last.
It just
Yeah.
rolled
Lower
me.
numbers are good.
I'm going at this thing with a knife.
All right, give me that knife roll.
37, 62 success for only 3 damage.
Okay, 3 damage. All right, noted. And where are you hitting this knife?
I want to kind of try to pull it onto the, hit it, cut its hamstrings or something.
Okay. All right, so with that, and this is coming from the book, created by Modiphius, Achtung, Cthulhu. Make sure to check it out. Because you're using a melee weapon, and you're going for a specific part of the body, it only will do 1 damage.
Okay.
You do have one more attack.
Okay. Did it make it fall when I cut their hamstrings?
As you cut this fallen German soldier who has already lost half of its torso, its ribs are just hanging out, it's bleeding out of its mouth, the blood is dried on part of its neck. You cut and you just hear it go... It's still coming after you, though. As it
Okay.
is like trying to grab you and stuff.
Well, I don't have a chance to get my pistol out because I just get 2 attacks with one specific weapon. So I'm just going to kind of backhand my knife and just stab it. I'm not aiming for anything. I'm just stabbing
Okay.
whatever I can get to.
Give me a roll, please.
35, 62 success for 3 damage yet again.
Yeah, and as so you have no specific area that you want to
No.
target. Okay,
Not
so
targeting.
so as you are just trying to get out of the grasp of this fallen soldier, you hit it right in its chest again for another 1 point of damage as this dead soldier is still coming after you. It doesn't really seem like it's doing any harm to this guy.
Then I'm at the end of my turn. I'm putting my knife out and pulling my gun just so I have it ready.
Okay, Pinky, it is your turn.
Yeah, so I'm getting up and I'm gonna be shouting, Anushka, what the fuck? What the fuck is this?
I don't know.
And backing away, actually, because part of me wants to burn it, but the other part of me doesn't want to draw attention because we've just been crawling in the snow for a couple of hours now, and it would be a shame to waste all of that hard work on a little, you know. So I'm gonna be backing away. Anushka's looking like she's like taking care of it with the knife. Yeah, she's fine. She's doing a great job. So we're gonna be backing up with the flamethrower drawn and ready, but nothing yet. That's my turn.
You're doing great, sweetie.
You're doing great, sweetie.
Okay.
Keep up the good work.
All right, so that is your turn.
Yeah.
Okay, so the closest person to this guy is Anushka, so he will be trying to attack Anushka.
That's a success on my dodge, but I don't know if that's successful or not.
No, that yeah, you're able to dodge. So as this creature tries to grab you and go for its bloodthirsting bite at your neck, you're able to dodge and roll out of the way, and you do have your gun at the ready. So now it is your turn again, Anushka.
Popping this sucker.
Excellent. Please give me a roll.
That it's extreme success, 8 versus 80 for 15 damage.
Yes, and you're using the
revolver.
Yeah. So as you use your revolver, you shoot at the kneecap.
Loud, but
Yeah, you shoot at the kneecap of this this dead German soldier, and it just explodes the left leg as this body falls to the ground and is still crawling after you and has changed directions and is going towards Pinky now. You do get one more attack, Anushka.
pop it in the head if I can.
Okay.
Extreme success, 11 versus 80 for 17 damage.
Yes, and
Does
that's what we
Anushka
were
fail
looking
the
for. So
firearms?
as you take that shot into the head explodes and the body drops what it's doing and goes lifeless.
We have to shoot it in the head.
The fuck was that?
I don't know.
Did anybody hear that pistol shot?
I don't know, but I don't think it matters at this point. Get back down quickly.
Okay. Get back down.
So yeah, did anybody hear that pistol shot?
Yeah.
We will find out. We'll come right back to y'all, and we're gonna go back to Stone Hayes and the other team who are right underneath what is going up on top. Stone Hayes, Anastasia, and Rezanov are still walking in the sewers. But as you are journeying in these sewers, you notice something ahead of Rezanov as the light of the flashlight begins to gleam off a door in front.
Well, ladies first. No, not you, Anna. Not you.
Rezanov looks at you and says, "Come with me." And he opens the door and he says, I think we went the wrong way.
Little son of a bitch.
As you open the door, are you going to continue forward or do you want to go back?
Well, okay, let's break it down. You said you've been down here before. Now, why would this be the wrong way?
I don't remember a door being in these sewers.
So you want to go lift?
Perhaps we should
As
have gone,
opposed to- well-
but I'm curious to see what is down here. As Rezanov opens the door and shines the flashlight in, it's very dark. There are no lights on down here. As Rezanov enters, you notice that it's some sort of chamber. It's a very large chamber to be in some sewers. But you notice that it's been there for quite some time. The brick is very old.
So it's almost like a door just opening up into a bigger part of the sewer. A big room, basically.
Yeah, if you want to give me a spot hidden roll or a history roll, I can give you a little bit more information.
We're going to start getting a count of spot hidden rolls in one episode.
Right.
It's like hotcakes. Ooh, 40-40 success.
Awesome. And that was with spot hidden. Yeah, wow, okay. So as you enter this room with Anastasia closely behind you, you're looking around and you'll notice there's like 6 tables on each side of the wall. These tables are made out of old stone. You could assume that these tables used to hold possibly people on them. People could lay on these tables and stuff would happen. You do notice that there is a symbol carved in the middle of the room.
Oh, in the middle of the room?
Mhm.
What are we looking at?
If you want to give me a occult roll, I can give you some information.
Ooh, we'll see about that. Let's see. It's going to be a hard roll if... oh, yeah. 80 versus 5. Failure.
Yes, the symbol, very spherical, but you don't know where it came from. But you do know this room predates the 1900s. This could have been created possibly back in the 17th century of Russia. So that'd be 1600s.
Well, I'd like to kind of take a mental picture of that symbol. And is there anything on the tops of these tables?
These kind of long tables, almost like operating tables. They don't have anything, but at the far end of the room, there is a large wooden table, an old wooden table, and it's covered by a large sheet.
Also, is the room a dead end?
No, there's another door on the other side from where you came in.
Okay. What is the sheet highlighting on this wooden table? And when I say highlighting, I mean what kind of figure is underneath it?
You can tell that there's small and large objects underneath this sheet.
He'll walk up to it, but before he touches it, he'll look back at Reznov. Almost as a kind of cue, physical cue.
I won't make you do a roll for this. As you look back, you have noticed that the light has turned away from where you are, but your eyes have adjusted, of course, with your vampire seeing. But you look back, and Reznov is not in the room, but the other side of the other wall, opposite of where you entered from, that door is open.
So the second door is open. They've turned around to go back. And there's a table here with something underneath. Do I hear anything on the other side of that door that is just opened?
You give me a listen roll.
Okay. Success. 31 versus 49 there.
You hear one set of kind of footsteps. So You could probably guess that Rezanov is just checking around on the other side there.
Okay, and then with one swift motion, let's lift this sheet.
So as you lift this sheet, you're going to notice more of those markings in this book that is just laying here. Very, it's open, like it was just open to the specific page for you to find. You will notice that there isn't dust covering this table. It could be possibly from the sheet, but everything looks like it's still being used to this day. And what really sticks out to you is there's a jar of this very dark green ooze. And on this jar, it does have some German script and a symbol on it.
Should I go ahead and give a roll to see if he recognizes what it says?
You may give me a German language roll, please.
If it succeeds, this will be the first time. Hey, 45 versus 50.
There's always a first. You will notice that on this bottle it says the Black Sun.
Black Dragons, the Black Sun. What the Sam hell's going on in Russia?
And as you say that, you hear breath behind you as you quickly turn around and are met face to face with Rezanov, and Rezanov's holding the flashlight over his face, very spooky-like. And he's
Jesus
like,
Christ.
"There's many things that are happening here. We need to press forward. We're getting
Do
closer
you
and
recognize
closer to
any
the
of this
city."
shit?
No, I do not. But I'm hoping to bring back a team here so we can look further into this.
Yeah. Well, and Keeper, is there anything aside from the jar on the table? You said there was a book as well?
There's a book.
He'll just take his knife and kind of flip through the pages real quick. Are there pictures?
There's many pictures.
Perfect. All right, this is right up his alley.
Excellent.
Give me a description of one.
As you are going through these pictures, you can tell that this book is old. It does come possibly from the 17 to early 1800s. In this picture, it does show a guy on a wooden table. It shows a couple of German passages in, German language. And then right below it, it shows the guy on the table again. But he does seem to be a little bit different from what he was prior to that image. So it's almost the same image, but the guy both times is completely different. The first time he seems very chill and calm. The second time you notice that he is very irritated, and it seems as though his eyes are very bloodshot in this illustration.
Gotcha. Well, on behalf of Captain Pendragon there, this now belongs to, the British, I guess. And he'll take it and put it in any sort of small knapsack he's got with him.
Excellent. So as, what are your plans now? You could go back through the passage that you came through and go back and try to go out the left side like you wanted to, or you can go through this door that Rezanov has opened.
Which, speaking of, alright, well, did you find anything in there?
Yes, it's more of the sewage. It seems as though we can take it and it will lead us to the city.
Great. It's your country. Lead the way.
Come, my friends. And so Rezanov begins to lead Anastasia and Stonehaze through this other doorway. And as you enter this passage, you will notice in the black murky water It is very red. Bloody
Ugh.
red.
I got a lot of confidence in you, friend.
Will you give me a listen roll, please, Stonehaze?
Sure can. So we're dealing with the 649? 6 versus 49 there for an extreme.
All you hear, you notice that it's very quiet above you. The tanks have almost stopped. The bombing that was happening from the air, can't really hear the airplanes. But on down this sewer, you do hear a noise, and this noise sounds a lot like this.
Resna, was that you?
No, I don't think we're alone. And with that, we are going to take a quick break, and we're going to come right back. How does that sound, everybody?
All right.
Good?
All right. We got two different teams moving along here.
Yes. All right.
Splitting the party.
Splitting the party. Oh, yeah. All right, so we will be right back. We're going to take a quick little break, so make sure you go and take a quick break, get some refreshments and maybe some more snacks, and we're going to be right back in just a few, so stay with us. And we are back. Welcome.
Hello.
Hudson gave
It's
us
gonna
the
be
biggest compliment right before
Yeah.
you came back.
You did.
It was more me than anyone else, but yeah. I guess.
Listen.
I told them I would choose all of them over paper or plastic.
Is that
Good
is that what
choice.
was said?
That's a good choice. Well,
think
it's
so.
it's very progressive in terms of sustainability. So
Also, real quick, check out my Mayday sticker.
wow,
There's a glare.
Yeah.
Can you do it again? I couldn't see it.
Yeah, I got Mayday. I don't have a spot hidden one yet.
look at
But-
that! Look at that Mayday.
Look at
sticker.
I
that.
like that. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Very nice. I have let's see. I have a death saves. I have a Zix. I have something I don't know what that is. And then of course we got spot hidden. Yeah.
Of course.
Love to see it.
I also have the Spotify code for Butter by BTS on there. So,
Awesome.
Okay.
anyway,
All right.
stream
All right,
Butter.
time to get started.
Yes, so we are back. We're going back up top on the surface. Anushka and Pinky have gone to ground, laying the snow-covered field. In front of them, a good bit of ways, but pretty close, is the German front lines of Stalingrad as they are entering the city. The city is burning. The day is getting later and later as the sun is setting behind the clouds. Anushka and Pinky have recently just taken down what they believe to be an already dead soldier.
Hang on.
Oh God. Oh fuck. What are we gonna do? Here we go.
Wait. That stuff that we found. Is this guy Legion or is he German?
This is just a basic German Wehrmacht troop.
I was thinking maybe that stuff that we found that he was crawling to, maybe that caused this, but I don't know. Either way, we still need to get into the city. I don't know how we are going to get through though. That is our main problem right now. Do we disguise ourselves? Do we just try to sneak through the front lines? I don't know what choice we have here.
I just fix things.
Shoot him!
Yeah, how many
Did you
people
hear
are there?
that?
It's like Stone is still here with us. How many, when you say German front lines, do you mean German front lines?
I mean, the German front line.
Okay, cool. So we're not fighting our way through this.
Yeah, I don't know how many more times I could say that, but
Yeah,
I mean,
no, I know. I just wanted to make sure.
If you guys want to go try to get through the German front lines, I will have to pause y'all's side of the mission. We'll pick back up with y'all next
I don't know what
week.
else we're supposed to have to do.
Give me a spot hidden roll.
Yes, sir.
Maybe a education.
Common sense. Hard success, 1875.
I'm still freaking out about the dead guy.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, hold on, let me look around a little bit and pull my scope up and start looking around a little bit.
So as you are laying in the snow-covered field and you are looking ahead of you, you see snow-covered tents in front of you. You see artillery batteries firing overhead, or firing, and they are shooting towards the city of Stalingrad. You see off in the distance German bomber planes that are coming back around from making their bombing runs, heading back towards the airfields that are behind you. Not like directly behind you, but behind. But as you are just skimming along, you do go past that body that was right in front of you where y'all just took it down. And because you're looking through your scope, you do notice something on the neck of this, what's left of this German soldier's neck, because you did obliterate its head.
Yeah.
You do notice this almost like tattoo. And as you get up, because it catches your eye, you get up and you start pulling the uniform, the neckwear down. It was wearing kind of this dark green scarf for the winter weather. You pull it down, and it's not a tattoo, but it's an etching that has been done very brutally with a knife or some sharp object. And it does seem to be along the lines of a what would it be? Not an occult tattoo, but we'll go along the lines with an occult tattoo.
Like esoteric, is that the word you're...
Possibly, yeah. There's a lot of spherical designs, other designs that you really can't tell. You don't know what they mean. But you do notice on the neck, because there is no head, there's blood leaking out. There's also what seems to be that dark green slime that is also coming out. And as you look right in front of you, where the head used to be, where the blood is pouring out, it has made kind of a pool in the snow, but it has cleared the snow a little bit. And you do notice kind of a metal object sticking out of the snow.
Pinky, help me dig this away.
What's that?
I don't know. It's something in the snow. And
Oh.
I'm like trying to clear around it.
Okay. Dig a tunnel,
Yes,
dig
and
a
as you
tunnel.
both use either the butt of your gun, or if you just want to use your hands, as you are digging the snow, you do notice that you have found another entrance to the sewer.
Anushka, I've got a great idea.
Does it involve going in through here?
Yes. Yep.
Perfect.
That was totally what I was going to think of.
Before we go in, what do you make of this? And I'll point out the etching to Pinky.
Keeper, what do I make out of this?
If you want to give me an occult roll,
Oh, can I also do that?
yes, you may.
That was just disrespectful. Like, I have a 5 in
Feels
occult,
like-
but you didn't have
I
to
have a
roll a 96. Like, what the?
I also failed. 28 versus 6.
Yeah, you don't know.
Yeah, but
It
yours
is
wasn't
weird.
disrespectful. My roll was just like, yeah, 96 out of 5. Fuck you.
I'll kind
Roll
of
20.
study it a little bit and kind of try to memorize it if I can. I doubt I have a journal or anything with me to write it down with. So I'll just kind of try to remember it and then move on.
Excellent. Give me 1 second. All right, perfect. Okay, so if everybody will look.
Interesting.
Okay. So yes, you were looking at that. Are you both gonna want to open the sewer door
Yes.
or entrance?
Yes.
Can you both give me strength rolls as this panel is kind of frozen over, and it's going to take a little bit of strength to get it open, and that's great. Both of them have successful rolls, as both Anushka and Pinky, both together as a team, rip this door open and look inside the sewer, seeing that the sewer is heading away from the city. The water, the murky water that's in it. It is dark in there. They don't really hear anything but kind of just the dropping of water. Who's going in first?
I will.
Ladies first.
As Anushka, with her cat-like reflexes, just nimbly goes down the ladder and has entered the sewers. If you look on your roll 20, this is what you were looking at. If I can pull it up.
Something tells me it's going to be the same.
Same exact picture. Oh, okay.
Oh, we have
Oh,
a
you
map
can see a
now.
map.
Oh,
Yes.
shit.
So, you, Anushka, and Pinky are located to the north, as Anastasia and Stone Haze are located to the east or west.
West is on the left.
Yes. So you're on the left, Stone Haze, and Anushka and Pinky, you are up top on the north.
And this is coming through that secondary door after that chamber, correct?
That is correct.
Fantastic.
I say, well, it is not the way to the city, but it might have a branching path off of there. If there's sewers, then it must lead into the city somehow.
Reznov, we've been walking for some fucking time. Do you actually have a plan?
I'm following the water route that is leading away from the city. Look at the murky water. And he shows you, and the water is kind of going past you as you are going forward.
Oh, that's some science shit right there. See, okay. All right.
Science, bitch.
Then keep doing what you are doing.
And as you continue to walk, we are with our other team now, Stone Haze, Anastasia, and Reznov. You notice that the water, of course, is a blood red, but you do notice a dark green mixed with it also.
Nasty.
And
Which way are we going?
let's
Left or
say
right?
that you are... Okay, so you're asking left or right? Okay. Reznov's going to look at you and go, we should go right again, like you said before.
Right's always right, right? All right. Perfect.
Yeah, well, yeah.
As we are for the audience, faced with a left or right option in these sewers here. What are we
It's-
seeing? Is it more sewer?
Yes, it's more sewer, but at the end of this other passage. So yes, as you went right, you've kind of come to another fork in the road. You can either keep going the path, or you can take a left and take this corner and go down another kind of narrow passageway that leads in between these two connecting sewer lines.
Well, which way is the water coming from? Is that narrow passageway?
Yes, if you take that left, it's going to be coming from that way.
Perfect.
So you're going to take that left corner.
Hop and a skip over to go, I guess left to that narrow passage.
As you enter this kind of narrow passage, Rezanov shines the light down the passageway and looks, and the ghost is clear. And so as y'all continue to walk, out of nowhere, a shadow emerges in front of the light at the end of this passageway. And what you hear is...
Reznov, cut that shit out.
And Reznov says, "No, look," and points, and you see this shadowy figure coming towards you.
Party's starting, alright. You want to announce yourself, friend, before we get this party started?
I'm sorry, what? What did you say?
Stone is asking this figure to announce. He said, "You want to announce yourself before we get this party started?"
All I heard was, "Nazi, want to get this started?" And I was like, "What?" It's like, did somebody just have like a stroke mid? So yes, this
that's my King of the Hill impression there.
Okay, this shadowy figure does not respond, but just goes and is getting closer and closer to you. So please, let's roll for initiative.
Let's do it. Yeah, so he does have a shotgun pulled up, but he is waiting for some sort of identification for this thing to even walk into light, if that's what it's going to be. Unless it starts running, of course.
Yeah. All right, so we will go first with Stonehaze, then Anastasia, and then this shadowy figure. So Stonehaze, you have this shadowy figure coming towards you. As it's getting closer, the light from Rezanov's flashlight does begin to illuminate this figure, and you do notice that it is a German soldier, a German Wehrmacht soldier, who is missing its lower jaw, and its tongue is just kind of hanging out, and its eyes are like rolled back in its head. It is covered in this green goo, and it's coming right after you.
Oh, he's not even thinking twice. This shit ain't alive anymore. But he's not about to ask any more questions. Let's go with a pump of a shotgun there for a weird amount of damage that is a decimal. So he pulls the shotgun out for a hard success with a hit there, but the damage is all over the place. So
you have it written as 4d6 divided by 2d6 divided by 1d6.
Do I? Hang on.
Yeah, because you have 4d6 slash.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, how far would you say this thing is?
It's probably about 10 feet in front of you.
Gotcha. Okay.
Do you just want to redo that real quick? You want to add the plus signs and
if you mouse over, it's 17.
Oh, it's 17.
Yeah, just do the 4d6
for 17 damage.
Do you want me to roll for damage again, or just?
No.
So if you want to take that one,
hold on.
Okay.
So 17 damage for the original dice roll.
It looks like it. So yeah. So if in that amount of like footage, we're looking at 46. So that's So we're looking at about 17 there.
Okay. How do you kill?
That was the center mass. Yeah.
Yes. So how do you kill this creature?
Well, apparently he missed just a little bit, but it worked out in his favor because that buckshot went a little bit higher than it needed it to, and that probably removed just about everything from the center of the torso and above.
Yes, as you obliterate this already dead soldier, it falls to the ground. With that, Anushka and Pinky, I won't make you do any rolls, but you do hear
Perfect.
a gunshot down the passageway that you were coming through. You did hear this. Let's see where I can ping it. So you did hear this kind of come from this area.
Can I tell what? I mean, I know I could tell it was a shotgun.
Well, no, because you'd also hear probably right after a, "Woo! It's been some time."
I think
you may need a listen roll on it.
Yeah. Can I just want to basically, is there a way I can tell if this is stone or not before I go running in there?
Give me a listen roll.
Okay. I don't want to just metagame this and be like, oh, friend. Well, that's a failure. 76-69.
It's a shotgun. You really hope it's Stone Haze.
I'm pulling my handgun and I'll say, stay behind me. And
Am I down the ladder yet? Because we never talked about it.
Yes, you're inside the sewer.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm going to kind of quickly but quietly head down that direction.
I'll follow. Where are they shooting at?
I don't know. It's down this way. I heard it's a shotgun.
Do you think it's Nazis?
I don't know. I don't think Nazis have shotguns usually. But
Oh. Do you think it's
can never be
Russians?
too safe. I don't know. But and so I'm heading down, like gun drawn.
You think it's the Black Dragon?
Do you think it's an American with two
Do
others?
you think it's American?
Pinky, please. We are trying to sneak up on them.
Scared.
I know. That's why I said get behind me.
Okay.
And then as soon as we get to that corner, I'm like popping out, gun out. Like drawing around that corner.
Yes, and you are met with a very large light in front of your face. And what you do see as that light comes down is Reznov, Anastasia, and of course Stonehaze.
Ah, you just about missed the fun. I knew you two would show up at some point.
They're alive. You're
You
alive.
survived that.
Obviously.
We thought you were dead.
You thought, all right.
We didn't.
From
know.
here on out, I wanted to be.
No, I remember you told me that you thought that they were dead. We talked about this for like an hour while we were calling. How it didn't make sense. You said they're dead. I said we should give out hope. But it's all good now because we're reunited. This is great.
Yes, it is very good that we are all united, and I'm so glad to see my friend Anushka and Pinky. But you two need to turn around because there's more of those figures coming from where you just came from. As she points, and you notice that there's about 6 of these soldiers coming towards you, and this is what you are seeing.
Let's go ahead and take a moment to break the ice here, so that our intentions are known. Yeah.
We're all able to see it? Yeah.
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 So, yes. If anybody wants to let the audience know what they are seeing, and if you'll give the description of the name, if you can say that.
Call of
Nazi
Duty
zombies.
Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies fan art.
Yeah, I take picture. Take
And
pleasure.
they're called
pity in
Die
watching
Gefallenen?
stuff.
Yes.
And in German, that
Gefallenen.
translates to the Fallen.
The Fallen.
This is a character from, Achtung, Cthulhu. So thank you, Modiphius, for giving us a different version of a Nazi zombie, I guess you would call it.
Die Gefallenen.
The solution is the same.
So as you see these 6 fallen soldiers coming towards you, you do notice some are Soviet and some are German, and you do hear one of them actually say something.
What does it say?
Come, agents of KP.
Fuck that.
I just
Flamethrower time.
Awesome. Let's all
Flamethrower time.
let us
Shit,
all
Pinky's
roll
got a
for
flamethrower.
Dex real quick.
this Ugh.
Piggy's got a flamethrower.
Flamethrower time.
Pinky's got a
Flamethrower time.
flamethrower.
Flamethrower time. Flamethrower time. Flamethrower time. Flamethrower time.
It's been waiting like 3 episodes for this.
Flamethrower time.
Awesome. So we will have Anushka, we'll have Stonehaze, Pinky, and then the fallen soldiers go last. So Anushka, it is your turn. You are faced with 6 of these Nazi zombies.
Yep.
Or
The one that was
Soviet
talking.
zombies also.
The one that was talking is the one I'm popping.
Okay, as this kind of, it is a German Wehrmacht officer
Volunteered.
coming towards you. This one seems almost freshly dead. You don't see any bullet marks on it. You do see a knife slash on the throat, but he does seem almost like he's still alive, just with his throat had been cut. So you're taking a shot.
Yes. That
bang.
is a 4380 success for 10 damage.
Yes, and so as you shoot, where are you shooting?
The head.
Excellent. So you shoot and like a very large chunk just is obliterated off this what was a German officer. His hat is knocked off, but he is still moving because the other side of his brain is still intact. You do get one more attack.
Yep. Popping him again. 1980 hard success. 7
Yes.
damage.
Anushka failed a fire.
a good year.
roll recently.
And
Probably.
you obliterate this once German officer as he falls to the ground. You have 5 more of these undead soldiers coming towards you. Stonehaze, it is your turn.
And I'll say, aim for the head. We learned that the hard way.
What the fuck is that supposed to? Alright. Fuck it. We'll go for the first one. If it dies, we'll go move on, but we'll stay focused on one. Probably the one right next to the one Anushka just got. First shot with a success of 14 damage. And then is it still kicking?
Yeah, so this one is a Soviet soldier. This one also has a huge hole in its mid part of its torso, coming right at you. This one has a large kind of fur trench coat on with a very big fur cap. It's like covered in blood, and on his chest he does have some green ooze also, and coming from his mouth.
Ugh.
And so you took a shot with which gun?
The shotgun.
The shotgun, yeah, with 14
For 14.
damage. And you also happen to shoot and just kind of obliterate half of this Soviet soldier's head. It's still moving, though.
Not anymore, because we followed up with another 8 damage.
That is correct. As you once again obliterate another one of these undead soldiers, as you are faced with
that feels
4
good.
of these soldiers now. Pinky, it is your turn.
Pardon me, guys. And I move past them, make sure I'm in front, and I'll open up the flamethrower on them.
Awesome. Please give me that roll.
Okay. Flammenwerfer. 43 versus 50 does 10 damage.
Awesome.
Ooh.
And because that is fire, it's going to take full damage. So you see one of these, this is a German Wehrmacht troop. You just see it just get scorched with these flames as it's still coming towards you, though. It's still coming towards you, so you have a flaming Nazi zombie coming towards you.
I'm still spraying. We're still spraying.
Give me another spray, please.
All right. 28 versus 50. It's 7 damage.
As you spray, it just heats this body up to the point where it just explodes. The head, the torso, it blows up, and you're covered. Well, no, you're not going to be covered because that would you get damaged with burning
Flaming
flesh.
blood.
Yeah, so now you're
Flaming blood.
met with 3 of these or you have 2 German soldiers and 1 Russian. And one of those German soldiers is one of the Legion of the Black Dragon. And now they are going to attack. The closest is Pinky, as he moved everybody the way and came out front to bestow his flamethrower. So one of these guys is going to attack.
Oh shit.
It's a failure. So then the second one is going to try and attack Pinky again. A failure. And then the third one, also a failure. So as these come in to try to attack Pinky, they really don't really have a mind of their own. They're just coming after him. Pinky doesn't really understand why, but they're just trying to grab at him. There's no strategy in it. They look very hungry. But Pinky's able to shove them off with the flamethrower as he turns his back to them, and they're just kind of scratching at the tank of the flamethrower. Anushka, it is your turn.
Off!
All right, I'm another one that's like full health. I'm popping as it's coming at me.
Awesome. This is the Russian one that has kind of gotten past Pinky and sees you as fresh meat and is coming towards you. Excellent. It's a success.
7580 for 1 damage.
Yes, so you shoot.
Like graze.
Yeah, you graze it. We'll just say you shot it in the chest. A bullet to add to the multiple wounds that have riddled this body. You can tell that probably an MG42 had machine gunned down this Soviet soldier. So
1 more pop. Trying to aim for the head this time.
Okay.
9980 failure. My gun has jammed.
Yeah, so as you take that shot, as this dead Soviet soldier is coming towards you, you click, click, click. Your gun is jammed, so you're going to have to take the time to unjam that.
And I yell, Blit! Get the knife out.
Stonehaze, it is your turn. Got 3 soldiers.
I get the rifle, not the knife. Sorry.
Okay. If that one was getting in close, it was targeting someone, but at that point it doesn't really matter. It's just the 3 of us here. So can I kick at the Soviet if it's the closest to try and get it on the ground?
Sure. Give me a brawl roll.
Great. Brawl roll. Failure for 9863. My leg jams.
Yeah, you did not warm up before this game, so...
You got
to make sure you warm up when you do stuff like that, you know.
Oh yeah. Well,
no, you try to kick, but the light that Rezanov has, the flashlight, is kind of moving all around, so you lose focus of where you're kicking, and you miss. You do get 1 more attack.
Fuck that. Oh, it never gets old. So, yeah, he missed that kick, and fueled by embarrassment after just he racks that second shell in there and points it right at the head of this soldier that once was for 40 damage.
Yes, and so
that's the most damage I've ever done.
You tried to kick this Russian, and you failed, and because you were so mad, you pulled that shotgun up and aimed, and it was like in a perfect line where they were trying to get at Pinky. They're all kind of lined up along this passageway, and you got on the side of it, and you shot, and at the same time, all 3 of their heads exploded.
Thank God.
Cool.
I had to give you that with that. What a great critical success.
Oh.
Cool.
Holy shit.
I'll give you that. That flamethrower was pretty nice there.
And
but,
you hear Anastasia in the back go, "Insta kill."
Insta kill.
That was. Are they all dead now?
Yes, you were out of combat.
Okay. Holy shit.
Ooh. I feel good.
We should keep moving.
Did. Yes, we should.
Oh, but come on now. Now, when have you seen 3 bodies drop with 1 shot? Now that was all right.
That was
Stone. Where were you? Where are you guys going?
That's cool. That's cool.
Stone. Where are you guys going?
It is a dead end from there. It brings us up out in the field near the German lines. We can't get through to the city.
He'll pull some shells from his bandolier and start reloading that.
Pinky,
there,
can
but,
you do something
I don't
about
fucking
this?
know. It's...
Oh yeah, let me see it.
I was following this guy. Have you met? You said your name was Vesnov?
We've met.
Well.
Sorry,
guys.
Anushka. It's way too dark in here. I can't
Apparently.
see the pins.
It is fine. Let me see if I can do anything with it. Mechanical repair? I can't.
And this is trying to
Sorry,
fix
they're
your
both-
gun.
Yeah.
So your gun is jammed, but Rezanov comes up to you, Anushka. Listen. Follow me. We are very close to the city. There is a small Russian headquarters close by in secret, waiting for you. I will take you to them.
How did that soldier, the dead one, how did he know who we were?
Oh, that's right. He said some fucking. Did he say it in English?
The soldier, the dead one, they are what are called the Fallen. They are mutated by the order of the Legion of the Black Dragon and the Order of the Black Sun.
So that
There's
is what the Black
two
Sun
of them?
is. I have, and I pull out my canteen. I have, whatever they were using to mutate them, I think.
Do not,
That's my
whatever you
theory.
do, drink that.
I wasn't planning on it.
Good.
I just figured that Pendragon would be interested.
Son of a bitch.
Follow me. I will show you the way. And as
Russia's
you
weird, man.
continue through these sewers for about a good 45 minutes, you come to a point where there is another exit or entrance above you. Rezanov goes up and opens the hatch, and what you can hear above you is Russian voices and machine gun fire and explosions going on. He climbs back down the ladder and says, "Up, my friends. Russian HQ is dead ahead."
And are we all Are we all friends?
Yes.
What? Who do you think was up
Okay.
in the tower with me?
Well, this guy, but apparently he's with us.
I told you that.
Right. I'm saying the rest of them. Like, there's people up
rest?
there. Fuck it, let's go.
Okay, the Russians are allies right now.
I got a flamethrower.
Yes.
just killed one of them.
Stone Hayes is still trying to compute after his minor stroke from
Yeah.
earlier.
Well, not only that, he's this adrenaline is going through, so it's just
He just shot 3 people with a shotgun.
he doesn't give a fuck anymore.
Who am I killing next?
Yeah.
I don't know who I am.
It's
All I know is that I was killed.
So are you going up this ladder?
Yeah.
Where's the-
Excellent. So Anushka will let you go first. Anushka, you come up through this small hatch, and you are greeted by some Soviet troops who are pulling you up, and you're able to converse with them as you're telling them what's going on and what happened in the sewers. They kind of bring you over and sit you down on a bench and look you over, make sure you're not wounded or anything. Stone Hayes, you come up second. They're looking at you like they've never seen anything like you before. They know something is weird about you, but they can't tell why
he'll
you
pull
were
one
so
up.
pale.
He'd pull one close with a handshake and a hand around the around the back of the neck and say, "Danka." All right.
This
That's
one
the
that you've
okay.
grabbed has a bottle of vodka, and kind of tries to give you some.
All right.
Pinky, you come up thirdly as you're helped up by a young Russian woman who has a sniper rifle behind her or on her shoulder. as she is helping you up. You perhaps might think she is attractive, and you begin to converse with her, and perhaps you may flirt with her also, as you are trying to get some vodka, and get this party started. Anastasia is lastly, as she turns around to try and help Rezanov. She notices Rezanov is gone. And
Of
with
course.
that, Anastasia closes the hatch and turns around and feels very out of place. She is outnumbered, so she keeps her mouth shut and stays close to Stonehaze, Anushka, and Pinky. A couple of weeks later, you are flown back to England, where you are in the office of Captain Wesley Pendragon. You did help for a while during the Battle of Stalingrad. It is still going on. The tide did begin to lose in the favor of the Russians, but hopefully the winter can keep up and the Germans will fail. But you're sitting in the office of Captain Wesley Pendragon. You have set this book in front of him. You have told him about what happened on your mission, and you've brought back Anastasia, who is with you. Well, I am very, very happy to see all of you.
All right. Now that we're back, is there anything good in the book?
Yes, I appreciate you, Stonehaze, for bringing me this item. This item is an artifact from a revolution of times, if I should say. This item dates back to when the French Revolution was going on during France, and it does have occult status in it, and the rest I must give over to more top secret department. I cannot divulge the rest of what the contents are in this book.
Imagine that.
I know I told you that I would be more upfront with you, and I am being upfront with you. What is in this book does not partake or pertain to our group.
What about this? And it's the canteen. That is the Black Sun whatever that we were talking about.
You did bring this back, Anushka, and I am once again happy that you brought this back, but we must be careful with this because we do not know what the contents are. We have top scientists looking at this whatever you want to call it, loop, if you would. We don't know what it can do, but if you say that you were in the sewers of Stalingrad and you saw dead men walking and trying to kill you, then I'm sure nothing could come good from it.
Yes, Captain Stone. Hi. I just wanted to, for documentation's sake, I did take out 3 soldiers or former soldiers. However, you might want to document that with a single shell there.
And he has not stopped talking about it
That's
since.
if you just want to make sure that's down in the notes there.
And that you did, Stonehaze, that you did, but you did fail in letting Sir Gawain escape once again.
Let the record show once again.
That was a team effort.
Took a couple shots to him.
It was a team effort.
We did our best.
And yet he still has the trident.
Well.
And yet you have not captured him either.
Well, with that, Anushka, it won't happen again. Because from here on out, every mission you go on, I will be there with you. So...
Didn't you say that last time?
You said that last time.
I did say that last time, and other things have come up. and I have put those things to rest now. So now
More
I
than
am
they're with your
focused on...
wife.
My wife has nothing to do with this.
Please.
But now I am focused on what is at hand. We are getting ready to turn the tide of this war. Please, gather around this table. I need to show you our next operation. And as all three of you get up and get towards his table and are looking around, he takes out a folder and opens it up. And in big, bold letters, what you see on this piece of paper, it says Operation Husky. And that is where we are going to leave it for tonight with Achtung, Cthulhu.
Wow. It was a
Yes.
short session.
Yes, it was
Operation
a
Husky.
short session, but hopefully a fun session.
Oh yeah.
Matt got his sewer level in the zombies. So
Yeah, you
he's
got
content.
your.
I was ready for an army of them, but that was still
Hey,
good.
hey,
Operation
That was,
Husky.
we got more episodes. That was just a little taste.
that's
know?
true.
Are we going to the North Pole?
true.
Are we going to the South
Yeah.
Pole?
No.
Both.
If audience members, if you
Hollow Earth
Trevor,
theory.
anybody want to look
Hollow
up,
Earth?
Operation Husky, you can probably figure out where the agents of KP are going next.
We're going inside the Hollow Earth, and we're going to meet the ice giants that live in the South
Oh.
Pole.
No,
Oh, buongiorno. All right, I gotta brush up on my Italian.
but yes.
Italiano, cusi there. Yeah.
So right now I want to give the floor over to Matt. Matt, we have something coming up on Tuesday, correct?
We certainly do. Thank you, Huddy. So yes, that was a grand time. But for those of you watching this either now or later, if it is before Tuesday the 31st, we do have in 2 days' time a one-shot that is placed in the same universe as a pretty decent throwback to Clouded Desert. Now, that was the first time I've ever ran anything ever in my life. This will be the third time. I have no shame admitting that. So I feel like I've improved, and this one is much, much more in the boundaries of Call of Cthulhu. And so it's not pulp. It's just straight up Call of Cthulhu, but it is also in the future. We're taking our team to 2042, and it is placed in the Arctic. So we're going to get a little bit more snow, but an entirely different world, universe, setting, everything. So I do invite you for Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, I believe 5 p.m. Pacific. And that is going to be a fun time. New characters, guest star with one of our very good friends, Ian Downs there. And we're going to see if anyone makes it out.
I hope so. I'm just
playing
happy.
Dilf.
That's
Dilf, yeah. I'm just happy because I get to go back as being a player.
Yeah.
That too, yes.
That's going to be the first time in a while for you,
I
isn't
know,
it?
I know.
And we will miss Trevor. But
We will miss you,
hopefully you can
Trevor.
join us in spirit.
Well.
That's true. I was saying it just as a formality, but yeah.
We got
no,
more
certainly,
stuff
so-
coming up though, so Trevor, there's more treasure to be passed around that'll be coming up.
Hell yeah.
We did our Twitter poll and our Instagram poll, and we're going to start trying to do more one-shots because that is what everyone wants to
Yes.
see. So keep an eye out for those. We're kind of still in the works, obviously, but yeah, we're going to try
They're
to do some
coming
more of that
along,
kind
though.
of stuff.
Yeah, we got that. We're gonna keep Achtung going for a little bit longer, and we might do some video games here and there. But we are here for our audience, so whatever y'all want to see, just let us know.
Put it in the Discord, put it on Twitter. I'll even do the little Discord command. Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
There we
Yeah,
go.
wow.
Boom.
That.
In that stream chat there. All right.
Awesome.
This has been one heck of a closer here.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
does anybody have any closing statements? Excellent.
Trevor.
I can't think of Dumbledore's thing that he says, nitwit, blubbermint, oddwit, tweak, or whatever.
Always wash your hands after you do number
Good.
2.
That's good.
Always just wash your hands right now.
midnight snacks are okay. You only live once. Yeah.
Yeah.
Be kind to animals.
Don't forget to
Stream
stock
butter.
up on your 3 a.m. cheese.
Stream butter on.
It's
Spotify.
me, your cousin
No.
Mario. So yeah, with that, I'm going to end with that, and we will be back next week, and we'll be back actually this Tuesday with Matt's game, which is going to be awesome. So we cannot wait to see y'all there. So good night, stay spoopy, and we shall see you anon.
Bye.
Croissant.